welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a review on the McGrath Sublime Smoke Mini Eyeshadow Palette. If you do want to see a review and a demo, then please keep watching. As a huge favor, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and comment anything down below. I greatly appreciate it. I read all the comments and I'll do my best to reply back. This palette retails for $29 at Sephora and McGrath online. I do want to read a little bit about this palette on Sephora's website. A limited edition mini mirrored eyeshadow palette packed with 6 warm neutrals and iconic finishes. Here's a closer look on what the packaging looks like. It comes in this sealed plastic bag. There's this little sticker. It says McGrath Labs Mini Eyeshadow Palette Sublime Smoke. You get 3 grams of product or 0.10 ounces. On the back you have the list of ingredients. It states it has an 18-month shelf life and it was made in Italy. There's also a little picture of what all the shades look like. Let's open this up. Here's a little peek of what the inside looks like. Here's what the actual mini palette looks like. It says McGrath Labs. This is made out of plastic. I can feel the texture on the palette of the design. On the back you have the shade names, and again it states it was made in Italy and it has an 18-month shelf life. Here's what the inside looks like. It comes with a mirror. The first shade in the palette is called Skin Show Divine Glow. This feels nice and smooth in the pan. Skin Show Divine Glow is described as a golden champagne shimmer. Here's what it looks like blended out. I like the reflect. The next shade is called Taboo. This is a matte shadow, again very soft in the pan. Taboo is described as a brown ochre matte. I love the way that blended out. The last shade in the top row is called Bronze Eclipse. Bronze Eclipse is described as a bronze taupe metallic. Wow, that's stunning. Again, that's so pretty. The first shade in the second row is called Extreme Dusk. Extreme Dusk is described as a charcoal brown matte. This shade blended out a little bit patchy. I'm going to see if we can build it up. I still don't like how that looks blended out. The second to last shade in the palette is called Bronze Blaze. Bronze Blaze is described as a golden bronze metallic. Another gorgeous shade. The last shade in the palette is called Extreme Mahogany. Extreme Mahogany is described as a rich mahogany matte. Another beautiful matte. Here's what all 6 shades look like swatched on the back of my hand. Now we're going to create a look using this palette. Taking a clean crease brush, I'm going to dip into the shade in Extreme Mahogany. There's a tiny bit of fallout in the pan. Applying that in my crease, going back and forth, doing windshield wiper motions. I love how that blended out. That shade is pigmented. I didn't have to dip back in for more product. Doing the same thing on the other side. Swapping my brush for a flat brush, I'm going to dip into the second shade in Taboo. This shade has a tiny bit of kick up as well. Packing this shade all over the lid. I love how that looks. Plus, I didn't get any fallout. Doing the same thing on the other side. Going back in with my crease brush, I'm going to dip into the shade in Extreme Dusk. Again, I'm getting a tiny bit of kick up. Applying that to my outer V, doing circular motions. I like how that deepened out the outer corner. I'm surprised how evenly that blended out. Versus on the back of my hand, it looked very patchy. Using my finger, I'm going to dip into the shade in Bronze Blaze. Pack that in the center of my lid. That metallic is stunning. Taking a small flat brush, I'm going to dip into the shade in Skin Show Divine Glow. This shade doesn't have much fallout. Applying this in my inner corner and dragging it up to the shade in Bronze Blaze. I love that pop in the inner corner. Using my finger, I'm going to dip into the shade in Bronze Eclipse, pat that in the center of my lid. I like how that looks. Here's how the eyeshadow look turned out. For mascara, I'm going to apply the Maybelline The Falsies Surreal Mascara. For lips, I'm going to apply the Maybelline The Lifter Gloss in the shade Peach Ring. Here's what everything looks like. My final thoughts on this eyeshadow palette is that I really like it. I love the mattes and the metallic shadows in this palette. The mattes blend out very easily. They're very pigmented. A little bit goes a long way. Same thing with the metallic shades. It packs a punch. Even though the mirror inside is a little bit too small for my liking, it's great quality. Let me know in the comments down below if you have this in your collection or if you plan on picking this up. If you guys did enjoy this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. I will see you guys in my next video.